So today, we're going to talk about how to talk to a woman the correct way in order to spark interest and to create sexual tension. And the biggest reason why I'm making this video is because most guys have no idea what the hell they're doing. And also, if you just look at society and how people operate, it's almost laughable because the way most guys behave, it's so inauthentic and not true to who they are. And also, it's not true to their desires. They're basically nice guy, pansy-ass liars. So because of that, I'm going to express to you, and I'm going to show you the top 3 things that women find super sexy. Right, super seductive, and also things that spark a woman's interest. So that way she wants to be with you. Now, I'm making no disclaimers. I'm not saying that if you do these 3 things, specifically, you're going to have abundance of Victoria's Secret fucking supermodels that's just swarming your house. Gay. I'm also not saying that this is a cover-up for not doing self-improvement in life. I'm not saying this is a cover-up for not going to the gym and building a body and building your finances and getting your style on point. All of that is so important too. But when it comes to the one thing that you can control this second, that's what I want you to take away from this and what you can control. The second guy that doesn't take years and years and years and years of work is exactly how to speak and how to talk. And if you do these 3 things the correct way, you're going to have a lot of women who actually like you and want to be with you. So in order to dive into this, you have to understand one thing straight up. What is a man's superpower? Okay, modern guys are so weak, they have no idea what a man's superpower actually is. Your superpower when you speak is the ability to be direct and bold with your intent. Direct and bold. Okay, what does that mean? What that means is that men can communicate in a direct and bold fashion. Okay, if you need something, you're able to say it. If you think something, you're able to say it. You speak your mind. You're unfiltered. You don't hold back. Okay, women find this very arousing and very sexy. Because women's default language pattern, they don't talk like that. Women, when they talk, it's a lot of feelings. It's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of chit-chat. Get if you watch 2 girls go grab coffee together. It's they'll sit at Starbucks for an hour. And it's they're almost getting high on their own supply, just saying words like their state's getting pumped up to when men talk. What I've noticed is a lot of times it's very intent-focused. So if I have a friend over, if I'm talking with some guy, okay, that is my friend. And that's my acquaintance. It's always how can we get down to brass tacks and help each other? Okay, that's the intent of the conversation. It's what's your skill set? What's my skill set? Right? How can we make some fucking money? How can we level up? Right? How can we go do big things in the world like that? Those are the conversations that men have. It's intent-based. It's focused-based. Okay? That's very attractive to women. And the reason why it's very attractive to women is because it's unapologetic. And it's unfiltered. Okay, you're stating directly what you want. It's very hard for guys to do this. If you watch a lot of guys who they'll cold approach women, they have all these rules. And it's such bullshit. Oh, I have to throw a nade hit here. I have to say some cheesy-ass line here. I have to try to flirt with her. It's all bullshit. Go up to her and say what you want. Because when you're able to communicate your desires to the world in an unapologetic and an unfiltered manner, regardless of who's around because you genuinely don't care, okay, that is truly the root of all confidence. The second you stop caring. The second you genuinely don't give a fuck about what she thinks about you or the other people around, you will finally get the girls that you want. Because let's just take a quick second here and let's run through the list of bullshit excuses. Why guys claim that they can't talk to the girls they want. They'll say stupid things like, I'm not tall enough. I'm not good looking enough. Well, she was with friends at, what are the friends gonna think of me? Oh, she was at the gym. Oh, she had headphones in. Or she might have been with her mom. She might have been with her friend, she looked all alone, and she looked like she was just walking straight and didn't want to be bothered. Guys will come up with 1,000,001 reasons to never get down to the point, to never get to the point of going and talking to the girl and getting what they want. The second you can do that, it's going to be very attractive because that in and of a nutshell is confidence to women. When she sees that a guy's willing to go after what he wants, okay, and say, I don't give a fuck about the surroundings. I don't give a fuck about who's around me. I don't care what people think I'm doing what I want because I only have limited time on this earth and I'm gonna go after what I want, regardless of how it makes other people feel. And yeah, even other guys might look at me and go, oh man, what an ass. I can't believe that guy has the balls to do that. They might look at you weird. Who gives a shit? Your biggest superpower when communicating as a man is the ability that you were blessed with the ability to communicate with the direct intent fashion. If you can do that, women find that super seductive. You remove the emotion out of it, and you just go right down to getting what you want. So important in life. Okay, what's number 2? The second thing, stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Have direct intent. Have meaning in your life with what your words should mean. I'm going to tell you a list of bullshit in my life. I have never cared about you ready for this list of bullshit. I don't care about things like birthday parties, social events, family reunions. I don't give a rat's ass about who the Seattle Seahawks won or not. I don't give a fuck about sports. I don't care when I live life with true intent. And I write down on a piece of paper and I say, hey, Casey, what do you want? What's really important to me? It's really important to me, and it always has been to have good health, right? And be strong, able, fit, masculine individual. It's been important for me to make money and crush it in business. And it's been important for me to maximize my dating life. That's really all I care about. And if you look at what a guy like makes up the quality of a guy's life, that is what it comes down to. Your health, your wealth, and your relationships. Other than that, nothing else fucking matters. Everything else is a total distraction. So here's the thing. When I stopped lying to myself and I stopped it, I stopped telling myself that I actually care about all this other bullshit. When I lie to myself and say, I gotta go attend this reunion because it's the nice thing to do, and then I got to talk to all these relatives who I don't give a fuck about who I don't talk to. When I cut all that bullshit out, and I said, you know what? Every minute of the day, I'm only doing what I want. I'm only doing what I want to do, and I'm not going to lie about a single thing. When I started doing that, do you have to understand, how freeing, how liberating that is? When a woman sees that, it's very attractive and arousing, because here's the thing, it shows you're living life with pure intent. The reason why a lot of women start to hate man, or they think they're liars or cheaters or manipulators, is because you weren't upfront with what you wanted in the first place. You're always trying to pull a bait and switch, right? If you want a rotation, you're trying to play the monogamy game and then lie to all of them. If you want the monogamy game, you're trying to go out there and you're trying to play and act like you want to fucking rotation. Vice versa. You understand this? If you want to get in their pants, you're trying to act like you're the friend. Vice versa. All guys lie. When you stop lying, it frees yourself from what you think you have to be in the social norms that put you in some bullshit box. I need you to stop doing that. The third day, what's the most important? The most important, I say for last, unwavering tone. Unwavering tone shows that nothing, and I mean nothing, can faze you. Unwavering tone. Now this is so attractive to a woman because the last thing that women are intuitive, okay? When women go by feeling. And this is why it's so hard to teach verbal game to men. For example, let me give you an example. Hey, I think you're super hot. 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 We said the same thing 4 times to a girl, each of them mean different. So when guys say, hey, just say these things to a woman, you have no idea what that actually means, what women are actually looking for. His delivery intent, congruence, calibration, how those words make her feel based off how strong they are, or how confident they're projecting the vocal tonality. Your best bet is to have unwavering tone. The second your tone wavers where you're fearful of something, you're worried about taking risk. You're worried about rejection. You're literally turning into a bitch. You're turning into a weak-willed individual that is not attractive to a man. To excuse me, to a woman, go out and get what you want. These are attractive characteristics you need, and the cool thing, here's the cool thing. You're already blessed with all these, your normal God-given traits as a man. You already have these hardwired into your DNA. Now, it's time for me to help you pull them out of you. And the way that I've done this to help you pull these God-given traits out of you, I want you to go down below after this and I want you to watch the MBT webinar. Because MBT is an exact process that I created way back in 2020. That's transformed and changed the lives of thousands of men. And when I see thousands of men, I watch guys copy-paste this system that I teach with masculine behavioral techniques into their life. Their communication changes. They level up in business. They level up financially. They become the man that they want to be. They become full stack. All of a sudden, they're speaking directly. They're speaking with intent. They look solid, like this is good shit. And I put this training on for you for free. So click the link below and watch it. Because when you watch it, regardless if you decide to enroll and work with us inside of that program or not, you are not only going to hear stories and pictures of guys just like you who overcome these obstacles and overcame these hardships, who overcame self-confidence, tissues, who overcame insecurities. Not only are you going to see guys who look just like you, but by the end of the training, you're going to get an exact process, step by step A through Z to just do these things. And if you do these things that I show you, you are going to start to win with women. That is my promise to you. So I hope you enjoyed these 3 things, right? I hope you start to actually live life the right way. Like just notice the way that I speak, notice the way how I try to communicate with you. Communication patterns is everything. When you understand how to communicate effectively as a man and understand that it's your duty to start living life with pure intent and getting what you want, because you only have a limited time on this planet, your whole life's going to change. But until you actually sacrifice and you put meaning on your time, you put meaning on your time. Your time means something. You have limited amount of heartbeats, unlimited amount of seconds, limited amount of minutes. You will die one day when you cut the bullshit and you say, I don't have my whole life to sit and worry and take another year of being fearful of talking to girls or all this shit. When you finally just cut the shit and you do what you know you need to do, you're going to win. But it's going to be up to you to make that decision. We'll see you in the next one.